Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it is I, the Solitary Toker. It's Tuesday at 8:30. Come and hang out with me. Um, I have some questions for you vapor users out there, whichever kind of vaporizer you use. My first question is, does anybody know how to load the screen right for the whip? Because I'm getting these particles through mine, and I don't think I'm doing it right or something. Anyway, so I also have some questions for some weekly smokers, daily smokers, more than once, twice a day smokers. I'm interested in um, uh, if you've been observing your usage or not. Like I've noticed that when I'm on marijuana, depending on the marijuana, I can be really energized and motivated. And then there's, of course, because marijuana is a drug, it makes you lazy and unmotivated. So I was wondering, do you find also that you need to smoke more in order to get the same effect as when you first started smoking? That's the kind of things that I'm wondering, you know? So I'm kind of curious about other people like who watch my videos or who subscribe to my videos, to my channel that is, um, what your marijuana usage is. What do you do it on the weekends? Do you do it to clean your house in the mornings? Do you do it to get going? Do you do it for pain? Excuse me. Um, so I was just kind of wondering, trying to get a little bit more info on different effects of marijuana for different people. Like I said, for me, I can either get really sluggish and lazy and just kind of couch potato-ish, or I can be really up and peppy and like, okay, I'm gonna take my dogs for a walk. Okay, I'm gonna clean my kitchen. I'm also, excuse me, I think this is finished. Ooh. How long do you vaporizer people use out there? How long do you hit? I'm curious. For me, it's different each time. I usually keep hitting the whip um, until I start to taste more char in the smoke, in the vapor. So I'm wondering, like the Vapor Brothers channel did what bowls look like after each hit and how they get more and more brown. But I was just wondering, um, do you do several bowls when you set out to smoke marijuana, or do you do half a bowl and then you're good for a few hours? I want to know what people's routines are, etc., so that I can kind of get a better idea of what my routine is like, because this is the first time I've ever been. See, a lot of people have real reasons for medical cannabis cards, but because they're available, it's so easy for people to fake them. They were already making out my certificate before I was even finished with the doctor. I have anxiety, one, but I also have a pituitary gland disorder where I have social ineptness, so marijuana helps me a lot with that. So I consider that, and pain and other things like that, real reasons for smoking cannabis. But I want to know, like, what smoking a vaporizer is like for you, for your herb. Do you have to does it take a half an hour before you start to feel the effects? Does it take you an hour? Do you smoke a bowl until it starts to turn brown, or and then change it? Or do you fill the whole whip head and then just keep smoking it until you're high? I'm trying to get an idea of how my behavior should be. Sometimes I smoke marijuana pretty heavily. I'm susceptible to its addictive, wrong word, to its, just like alcohol's, attributes. I'm not very articulate, so I don't really know how to say what I was talking about. But anyway, so because I don't have a lot of experience with marijuana, and this is the first time where I have marijuana just accessible to me, I want to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. I want to make sure that my judgment isn't getting impaired. You know, and I'm not like worrying about it or fretting or anything like that. It's just, I'd like to know more information for people who smoke regularly, vaporizers, joints, bongs, whatever. You know, what's your routine? So me, this bowl isn't really finished yet. I mean, it's still a little green. I don't know if you can see that. That's still pretty green, so I'll probably light it up again. But sometimes I have to smoke another bowl, you know, and I'm trying to think to myself, okay, in the beginning, I didn't have to. Is it because is my tolerance level, you know, increasing? So anyway, that's really all that's going on with me. Didn't get a lot done today because I had people working on my light fixtures. So, didn't really have a lot of time to get things done around the house. Been doing homework for my pilot ground school, and Thursday, I cannot wait. I get to go up in an airplane with an instructor. So I'm really excited for that. But it's time for some more Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I hope you guys are doing well. Bye. Then move the mouse button over to the stop.